It's the Matt
and Eric show.
Dun, 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 dun. So, welcome to the Matt and Eric show. On that note.
Yeah, and who's this guy?
Who is this guy? Why don't you introduce yourself?
My name's Dustin. I'm a guest speaker this evening due to the completely awesome subject matter that we're going to be discussing. I begged and pleaded for you guys to please let me be on an episode so that I could talk about Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Single greatest thing ever.
Because today is...
Yes, it is May the 4th.
May the 4th?
Be with you. So May 4th is today. So
Seriously though, May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
And also
And you.
with you.
And you.
And you.
Alright, so
May the 4th be with us.
So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk all about Star Wars. You know, not a heck of a lot. Actually, I think we're going to start with what? Favorite character.
Okay, go.
So, favorite character for me? Darth Vader.
Cliche.
Darth Vader, awesome character, kills people with just, you know, his mind.
It doesn't really work. You know.
I'm choking him!
It doesn't really work.
You don't
He's
know that,
pretending
you-
right now.
That's right! Yeah! So, you know, it's...
What about the fact...
It does work. And,
I've always wanted to work.
So
admittedly.
Darth Vader, awesome character. I mean, like, he's pretty badass.
Why did he have asthma?
Okay, did you honestly say pretty badass? He's like the meanest fucking guy ever. Pardon the language, but just saying.
Hey, you know what?
Meanest guy ever.
He is. He's the epitome of evil. Really, you call someone like a Darth Vader,
But
and
the
you know
root
he's
of
evil.
him, he's not evil. He's not actually trying to be bad. He just is bad. Like he's not.
Right, which is evil. How can you not want to be bad, but you're already bad?
I'd be pretty choked if my hands, arms, and legs, and potentially my penis were lopped off in a fight.
Oh yeah, he didn't get lopped off. They were burned off, weren't
They
they?
were actually burned off
That's right.
and lopped off, I believe.
So if that happened to anybody, you'd be pretty pissed. You've got some now android parts, right? Like I've told you guys before, he's the first android, right? Human
Like,
android.
like you were trying to convince us he was like what? What? Jean-Claude Van Damme?
Jean-Claude Van Damme in his famous movie Cyborg.
terrible. At least make it Murphy from RoboCop.
RoboCop.
Because
Oh,
he kind of still knew who he was and all that.
But the
Like,
thing is, RoboCop, I mean, they redid the movie and it kind of sucked.
It did suck.
It did suck,
But
right?
let's not lose ourselves in bad RoboCop.
Let's not. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about Darth Vader.
So Darth Vader.
Darth Vader, killing machine, you know, classic lines like, Luke, I am your father.
that's not even really said.
He didn't even say it like a Jewish man. Luke, I'm your father. Luke, I'm your father. I'm your father.
A Jewish man. Luke, I'm your father. Is
I'm
that-
your father. So that's why he hisses.
That's
He
terrible.
has that
George.
Luke. Okay, so that's why he's badass. What about you? What's your favorite character?
You know what? We've discussed a lot in depth about sort of this, so I think we should allow Eric to go last because I mean his is by far the best one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I'll share with you all who I think is my favorite character. He is missing a leg. I'll explain it later. But R2D2. I mean, like super amazing character, and I'll give you 3 key reasons.
Okay.
Okay, we've discussed this already,
Right.
and you guys get all passionate about it. But the reality is, very versatile because he's got a wicked weapons defense system. Squirts oil out of his butt. He can electrocute you.
Yeah.
He can fly.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's 3.
That's 3. You don't
No,
get any
no,
more.
hold on. This is 1-4.
What?
Number and the 5th function that
Make a 4.
you're messing with me.
Okay, go.
Okay, the 4th one is the fact that he's got this arm that comes out and he can get into like anything. Like anything. R2D2, like go open that door. R2D2, you gotta reprogram the ship. R2, like his arm
R2
is like the original Swiss Army knife.
It is. Okay, so explain to me. I was just thinking about this. Like, how come everything that R2D2 can, you know, put his little arm into.
Yes.
How come that controls so much? And who else can do that? Like, there's nobody else with a gadget like R2's gadget that sticks in there. But there's these holes everywhere that he can.
And you know, I have this theory.
Original USB cable.
USB cables are terrible.
Oh, come on.
Look, he was always right. Because okay, if it was like USB, he'd go like this first and be like, damn, wrong way. And then he'd flip it, and he'd still miss, but he'd be like the wrong way.
Touche. Fine, it's an Apple Lightning cable. Okay.
Okay, so one thing about R2D2 is, you know, he films, you know, in hologram. You know, you can watch the hologram. He's like a projector and all that.
Yes.
Okay, what else is he filming?
There's a lot of
And
stuff.
projecting.
He is a voyeur robot. If you're implying that.
Yes.
Again.
Because he has this key. You know, he can use it, get in there, open the door.
He's the TMZ of robots.
I'll tell you what he is. He's a large answering machine. That's all he does. He's like, oh, you got a message for me? Why don't you play that for me? That's it.
Well, and let's talk about that, because that is the most important feature he offers. Doesn't speak a word of English, but the number one thing that he can do is convey feelings. All those different sounds he makes, my favorite, ooh, that one he makes,
Yeah, he does.
You know what he's feeling. You know what he's feeling. Best character.
All right.
Go ahead, Eric.
I don't agree, because I think it's the best character, clearly,
Is
Boba Fett.
Darth Vader.
No, Boba Fett.
Okay. Oh yeah, right.
Boba Fett. Boba Fett is.
Is it Bubba or Boba? Because you keep your flip flopping.
Boba Fett.
Boba.
Boba.
Boba Fett. What's
Which
wrong with
one
me right now?
is there?
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. Because he said Bubba. Or you did-
I heard Bubba.
I heard Bubba.
I think I'm
heard
pretty
Bubba
sure I
Gump.
said Boba too.
Bubba Fett.
Boba Fett. All right.
Do you have him in your pocket right now?
No, he's somewhere over
Is
there
that
right now. He's off
Bobalicious
camera.
gum?
No, man, you guys are awful. Bounty hunter. All right. Finds Han Solo for Vader. Vader ain't shit without Boba Fett, the bounty hunter. Okay. And
Oh,
then of
hold
course
on.
he's a clone of Jango Fett.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So that's
Unchained.
Are they
Django Unchained Fat.
Are they related?
No, he's a clone. Boba is a clone, and Jango raises Boba Fett as his son, but it's actually a clone. All right. What do you think of what it's
So
the Attack
is
of
he-
the Clones through the Clone Wars? They cloned Jango Fett to make Boba Fett.
So does he kind of? Will he eventually like freak out when he like looks at him and it looks just like him? He's like, oh my
Well,
God.
no, because he saw Jango Fett get beheaded by Mace Windu.
Who we're
Right.
going to talk
But
about.
there'll be other clones. Are they just?
Well, yeah,
They're
yeah, right. The whole Clone Wars, they're gonna be like an infinite amount.
So do they
Like, I
all
mean,
look like Boba Fett?
Uh,
All the clones?
I don't know.
'Cause
Because
that
they
would be-
haven't shown more of a story.
That wouldn't be much of a clone war.
That
if
would
there's
be
just
much
two
more
of
of a
them and
story.
one has
You
head
still
off.
haven't given us a sound rationale other than he's related to Django.
Freaking bounty hunter. That's badass.
What did he do? EV, what did he
Again, he's the
flipped?
one that found Han Solo. He's the one that got Han Solo. And the rest of the movie wouldn't have even been like that without it's the whole theory behind everything.
Oh yeah,
With
yeah.
Han
so,
Solo.
so Han would have been free.
Yeah,
It would be much better
changed the
movie
whole.
if he-
No,
if he'd
no,
just been
man.
free. Just free him.
No.
Carbonite crap.
No, that was cool.
I know, it's cool. It's pretty cool.
That was cool. You wouldn't have. Have you seen him get the ice cubes like he's frozen in the?
No, really?
Yeah, you get like frozen ice cubes.
Oh, we gotta get those.
All I know is that he makes me think of the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz.
It's true.
R2D2 is a R2D2 looks like a garbage can.
He
a
does.
Tin can. A trash can.
He is-
He's a talking trash
Think
can.
Actually, if you
How
step on his foot,
essential
his mouth opens.
Garbage cans
Yeah.
are in our day-to-day
Yeah.
lives.
Oh, you mean like the ones that you can wave at now and they open? It's kind of like R2D2.
Or it would be like Darth Vader using the Force to open that can.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Okay, so
What else we got? What else?
next one would be your okay. What movie would you like to see a character-based movie on?
I will go
A movie based on a particular character.
Okay, so if you go side franchise, you're saying
Yes.
like if they just
Like a side story, yeah.
while the
That
next
story.
before the next Star Wars movie comes out,
Right.
we're going to make another movie to keep you sort of provide you with satiety.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I'd be satiated.
Yes, satiated. I would like to see a movie about Lando Calrissian.
Lando.
So get a lot of people don't know much about Lando.
One
so
reason?
yes.
Okay, so Lando, entrepreneur, arms dealer, generally
Ladies' man.
Gambler.
professional gambler, and overall just a pimp.
He was pimp.
Won't you come with... He lived in Cloud City, man.
He did, and was played by Billy D.
Billy D. Williams.
Billy D. Williams.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, ladies.
That's all I'm going to say. I think it'd be really good because there's that whole backstory with Millennium Falcon, how he got the Falcon,
Right.
his relationship with Han Solo, the fact that he was working for Darth Vader. Like, there's just so many elements that would come together there.
Yeah.
I would watch a movie called
I
Calrissian
I can't really dispute. I think it'd be interesting. I don't know if a lot of people would want to see it, but people that really watch the movie and really follow, like, are interested in the actual character developments would definitely want to see that.
Yeah. So he's saying nobody would want to watch it. But what they would want to watch is
That might be made for TV.
that'd be an ABC special.
No, it'll be a Disney ABC. Lando's Cloud City. It's gonna be like
Okay,
Cloud City. It's
so
like
what
it's gonna be Lando in the
You
city.
know what? Actually,
Cloud
guys,
City.
now that I'm hanging out with you,
Welcome to the Cloud
I hope
City.
they don't. I hope they don't make that movie.
They won't. So what they might make is a movie about how Chewbacca and Han Solo kind of got together. What was that relationship about? They've been together. We see them throughout the movies, always together. We don't know how they got together, why they're together, why they're this old married couple who just seem to fight, but take care of each other, all this kind of crap. It's just how did they even get there?
I would like to watch a Han Solo and Chewbacca movie.
I think it'd be cool.
Yeah,
they were iconic characters, right?
Yes. And what is Chewie actually saying most of the time?
Chewie. One leg missing. I don't think he's saying anything. Is it actual language?
Yeah.
Right.
No,
Because see, it's like
it is a language.
It's a language. I know, and
sad.
it's a sad language. Okay, but that would be interesting.
Okay.
Just to say, like how they meet. How did Han Solo even learn how to speak Wookiee?
I don't know.
Right?
I don't think he ever actually.
Well,
speaks
I learned.
He speaks to him though. He understands him.
I just learned it right.
I just think that Chewbacca yells at him, and he understands the tones of the yells. It's kind of like if you're a dog owner. I think you can.
Well, it's like happy, sad,
Oh, so you call
upset,
Chewbacca a dog.
like distraught.
Basically, Chewbacca was a really intelligent, like
Dog.
creative dog.
Canine type thing.
So yeah, I guess.
No, he
Okay.
wasn't.
I
I'm
can
just.
see.
That's
He
me.
might have been.
I don't know.
know.
He's one of my favorite.
Sentient dog.
I apologize, Chewbacca. I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah.
You do
Okay.
have him on a key.
And-
Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, you're already looking because you already know. I
we've
think that
discussed
would be a
this.
great one would be Mace Windu.
No one would watch that.
Yes, they would.
You know who'd watch that? Samuel L. Jackson's wife.
Samuel L. Jackson would be awesome.
Sam,
Windu.
just quit it.
Why would we watch a Mace Windu side film?
Because you'd want to see.
How he created his purple whatever lightsaber.
Yeah, he's the only one with the purple lightsaber.
Right.
That's great.
That by itself is of interest
It'd be
because
like
it's racist.
How did that? It is.
Yes, it's so offensive. Why does he get a purple one?
I don't know.
See, right? Nobody can explain it.
Oh, you
except
are
for-
selling me hard on a Mace Windu
Okay.
movie right
Anyways,
now.
Mace Windu, because nobody knows anything about him right now. All right, because he's not through episode 4, 5, or 6, obviously for obvious reasons. But he's in the early ones. So what else happened? Where did he go? You know,
He's in the Clone Wars.
he's yes.
Is he?
Okay.
Yes, he's in the cartoon
Okay.
series a lot.
Okay.
There's a lot. He is a key guy, no doubt about it. But it's just Samuel L.
It's
Jackson.
Sam Jackson, man.
That's why it's awesome.
All right. Yeah.
You know,
Look, they made a plane. They made a movie with snakes on a plane.
Okay, so-
that's for
Is
Samuel
there-
Jackson.
so that begs to ask the question: is this actually about Mace Windu, or is this about Samuel L.
You
Jackson?
just want another Sam Jackson.
Okay.
All right.
It's about Samuel
Okay,
Jackson.
so-
It's about Sam Jackson. It's my beard.
So the next thing that I'm curious about.
Yeah.
That's how I talk.
We've
I've
discussed
just seen
this
my movies.
in depth. We've discussed this, and
Okay.
I personally know that I have not come to a conclusion yet. But what is your favorite scene? Like, you look at the whole franchise. You got the Clone Wars. I haven't read a lot of the books, but in terms of the movies, mainly,
Yep.
right? What is your favorite scene?
Favorite scene?
Yeah.
My favorite scene
Yeah.
is when Luke is taken, captured by that snow beast, and he first he rides up on that claymation, whatever, stop motion, what were those things called?
Oh man.
Hoths? No,
Yeah, something like that.
something like that. So he rides up on that.
It's not a Gungan.
And then it gets whacked, and then he's upside down.
Yep.
His
Oh,
boots
right.
are in ice.
Right.
And he this is the first time I think we see him, and he gets the lightsaber, chops himself down, and then I think he cut off the arm.
He did. He cut off the arm
The arm
of the Sasquatch.
of that Sasquatch, which
Yeah.
reminds me of the Sasquatch from those Christmas movies.
Yeah, I know what
Right?
you're talking about.
Totally.
Yeah, I know exactly.
They should
what-
actually do that.
Yeah.
Use that.
Is there not some symbolism in that too, considering he's got his hand all up?
Maybe. Could have been.
Just that.
Right?
A little
Karma.
So that's your favorite scene.
Yeah.
That is my favorite scene.
That is an important scene, no
That
doubt
is a
about it,
good
because
scene.
it kind of opens up at the beginning of the.
It was the beginning of Empire Strikes Back.
Yep. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
What you got, buddy?
Well, I got a couple, but I think the Death Star, like the destruction of the Death Star, is just cool,
Yeah.
right? They
Are we talking about when Luke is flying in?
flies in, yeah, and they
How about the triangulation of his
on that computer, that little
yeah. Yeah. I mean,
yeah,
I don't
it's
know.
awesome.
How do you hit it? I didn't understand how that thing was actually designed to
Well,
triangulate anything. It didn't make
I don't
no
know.
sense.
Maybe they should have used something like that to try and find that Malaysian Airlines flight.
No doubt.
But you know when what I liked,
That might be too soon.
what I liked was the actual shot that went down
Whatever.
the hole, went like that, went.
Yes,
like
yeah.
that.
How is that even possible?
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. But I think what's really cool about it is they actually. It was modeled after World War II dogfighting, like the style that was used.
Okay,
It was actually there was a lot of thought put into it to make that really cool
It
scene.
was a really good scene.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really
all the
good
fighting,
Yeah.
the sounds of the ships, everything. It was
Yeah.
very cool. What about you?
It's tough.
Then
There's a
decide,
lot of them. I would say that I don't have a favorite. I'm just gonna pick one of the ones that I guess stands out based on the discussions we've been having, and I'm gonna say it's the scene when you see Princess Leia with Jabba the Hutt, and she's in that bikini,
Right,
and she's
gold
all
bikini.
chained up, and there is just something disturbingly arousing about that scene. And I was a pretty young boy when I first saw the movies, and that one is sort of like it's just in my
it's there,
head,
right?
seeing Princess Leia all like S&M'd up
It was. Okay,
with this
so
fat.
I think it gave hope.
monster.
I think when they talk about a new hope, I think they were giving hope to larger men having the
Yeah.
opportunity to have
Yeah.
some ugly ass men. So Jabba the Hutt in today's society would just be a rich,
obese,
ugly,
overly obese
Yes.
men.
person,
Yes.
guy who, of course, gets the hot looking girls.
And I can't help but have thought at that time, did he actually hit that? Because that's
Is it
Well,
possible?
what do you hit it with? That's what I want to
yeah,
know.
like,
Does he
it's just that's
Yeah,
a whole
that's
other
the-
vortex I don't want to go down. But the reality is that's one of those scenes that stands out because it's a pretty significant scene as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
so that wasn't that the beginning of that movie,
Yeah.
right? Because then it was Luke who has to go rescue her.
Right, of course.
Right? Because that happened. Like Jabba the Hutt, what's his name? Han Solo, Carbonite.
Carbonite,
So
yeah.
that's a start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
right.
pivotal.
Pivotal scene.
Yeah.
So, the last one that I figured we talked about, I think is important, is there's sort of three key musical themes
Right? Okay.
that resonate with us Star Wars fans, right?
Yeah.
You've got the Star Wars theme,
Which is what we started with.
right? You've got Darth Vader's theme, which is I guess that's the Imperial.
Right. Dun dun
Theme.
dun dun.
Right.
Dun, 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 which
Right.
which I love because obviously for.
And then
I
the
love
third
her.
one is the Cantina theme. So, I guess we'll throw that out to those watching.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if you haven't told us, we'll link to it in the information for the video, so you check out the video because we're not going to take them and get any copyright issues. We'll let somebody else do that. But yeah, check them out, listen to them.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments, or create your own video and link it to this one somehow. But we want to know. I mean, it's been a fun few minutes here. We hope that you've enjoyed the 4th of May. So may the 4th be with you. And that's our show for today.
The 4th of May.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Hey, no problem, man.
All right, you're welcome back anytime.
Take care, guys.